Hey there, it's Patmos and nice of you to join me as we will continue our adventure in Ostriv. So yeah, let's get going. Now we are building this whole neighborhood out here and we will be quite busy with that. So let's get the speed up so that we can really finish that. Now we have built a well here now. We have built a well here. There's two on this side, two on this side. So well-wise, we should be good. I think we now have plenty of food, so that won't be an issue. And other than that, we're now just growing our population. We can see we also have people looking for jobs, which is actually not bad. I'm kind of okay with it. What we could do is do this and apply it to all, so that all storages will get 2 ladies in. That will make sure that they will work even more efficiently. Granaries already have that, so that's not an issue. And then at some point we might see if there's still buildings that could use a few extra hands. But I doubt it for now. I mean, we could put some extra ladies in here if we want to. Actually, we just might, so that we make sure that they do all the work and get as much glass and stuff out of here as we can. Not sure if we can sell glass anywhere, but that won't be too bad. If we can't, we just use a lot of glass then. And of course, in the months where we do the harvesting and all that kind of stuff, it's very good to have a lot of ladies available. These are working fine, these are doing good. So I was going to go over some of our resources if we can. And to see how are we doing. So yeah, we didn't produce any apples last year, but look at this. We've produced almost 30,000 and we have spent 26,000. So we are storing some apples. So some will probably perish at some point. But that's okay. Nothing too bad, I think. Nothing too bad. Now, of course, we should check the dried fruit, because that's the more important one. And then we can see that we have a bit of dried fruit stored, so that's okay. We produced 28,000. We have stored 30,000. But the question is, how much are we using? Well, we're selling a lot as well. So I think we're producing more than we sell, so it will grow in the end. As long as we can sell a lot of it to different places, that'll be good. We can see we have plenty of drinking water and firewood. The thing I was interested in is the salt. If we take a look at the salt, here we had only one salt maker, and it produced somewhere between 9,000 and 7,000. That's what production you get from one salt mine that's working full time. Come on, show it to us. That's the hard part sometimes. This might make it easier. See, produced 6,900. Now we have 2, and they're producing somewhere around 17,000. So that's good numbers. And since we are exporting a lot, we store quite a bit, and our usage is pretty much the same, somewhere around 8,000, 8,000. So we have one salt works producing all the salt that we need for our town, and the other one is just what we are exporting. And I think that's pretty good, because it's making us a lot of money. So that's nice. Let's sell some lime. Take a look at stuff like hemp. We don't have any hemp at the moment. So I'm thinking, let's just buy some extra hemp, make some extra clothing that in return we can sell again then. So that will make us more money. Right now we're completely out of hemp and stuff, so let's get that. We do have clothing though. 5,000 pieces, so nothing to worry about, but it's fun. It's fun. Right, our orchards are doing okay. We have most places decoed up. That's good. This place will need some extra decoing, but I'm gonna wait until all the houses are in. I think we can better see what we're doing then. Of course, we need to keep our eyes on the bulls. Now, I can just tick the optimized bull livestock, and we can see we have a lot of bulls. So I'm actually going to do that from now on. So from now on, the bull stock will be optimized automatically, so we don't have to do that anymore. I know a lot of you have been telling me to do that for a long time ago. I like to micromanage a lot and just keep track of it myself. And the game not always does it in a way that I want it to be done, but we're going to do this now. Let's just optimize it all. I think that would be okay. And actually quite nice. I do believe we also have chickens somewhere. No. Oh, we have a town of 1,400 people, almost 1,500, and we have no chickens. I want to get some chickens. Now, they will lay some stuff, which is good. They will eat some food. Okay, I think we should have that. We can at least build them, and if we figure out that we don't have enough food for them, we can just fix that. Now, we're building a lot of houses here, so there'll be a lot of people available here soon. So why not build some chicken coos here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, uneven terrain. Aww. That's not nice. Can we do the church here and make it flat? Sometimes it works. Yeah, doesn't appear it's going to work here now. Okay, well, you know, 3 chicken coops is already a start. I guess they're going to need some water with it, so we might as well fetch them a bit of water. And then I don't think they eat hay and stuff, so we'll have to get them like buckwheat and such. So we'll have to make sure that they can actually access that. Can buy chickens here, but we're not going to have this completed in time. Although I want the first one done quickly now. So that we can get started with it. Oh, we have a wagon shed. Let's order wagons. They can do all the deliveries. And then what we're going to need is some people in here. Now let's go to the other one. Do apply to all and apply to all. Because this is what we've set up properly already. And there we go. Now this one should get people in. And should get some carts soon. Ah, we got a white line. That's okay. I think since the last little hotfix we see a few more white lines. So I don't really understand why. Probably something in the hotfix also did something with the pathing or something. And it can also be that since the map gets fuller and fuller, sometimes they might just have a hard time to go somewhere. I'm tempted to think that it's going into this hill, but it's probably just going to a house right here and we don't see the rest of the white line. Because of the hilliness, so... I have a hard time believing that they would actually go to the hop field, but... An oxen has been replaced by the cowshed manager. Yay! That's why we have the manager. That's probably why in the one with the manager... Where's the manager? Here's the manager. Probably tell this one to not optimize the bull livestock so that they can keep getting the bulls out to the different places. Yeah, that might be good. Well, we have our forest growing. These are all ready to cut, although these are bigger though. I mean, you can see the difference in height. These are bigger than these, so these might give extra logs compared to this one. These are still small, not ready to cut yet, but if we need it, we can just quickly turn this on, and this one can just do a whole lot of cutting of those trees, so that's good. We are prepared for the future with that. Now I just want my first chicken coop done, so we can start to see what they actually need and set it up. Of course, I do know what they need, but I like to show it on the episodes. I know there's still people new getting into Ostriv, and of course all these videos that you might watch might help out a bit, so if we can show some good stuff then we'll do that. So let's wait for this to be done and check out what the animals can actually eat and what they need. Let's see if we can fetch that for them. We have 5,000 window glass. Whoa, that's a lot. Well, they could now start to build up on stuff. Get that in storage as well. See, we already have a little bit of potassium storage, so at some point this one will be filled up and they can't do anything more, and then we'll just get a little backlog of all the different resources, which will be helpful to us. Chicken coop, there we go. Alright, well, we can get chickens and hatchlings. I want hatchlings in as well. We can put ladies in. I just put ladies in since we have more ladies than men available. And look at what they can eat. Water. Oh, they drink that, of course. Then we can give them wheat, barley, buckwheat, sunflowers, linseed, and hemp seeds. I'm going to put these two at 100 so that they can give them some. I'll put the wheat at 250 and the buckwheat at 500 so that this is a place where the buckwheat will go to. Let's do apply to all, although of course we have only one. Now we can add some people into it. Now we have to check if we even have buckwheat, and buckwheat has been a problem before. We have stored 8,000 now though. So we produced 24,000 last year. We sold 19,000, so that should be a 5,000 increase. And we can see over the last years our storage has been growing. So this is good for the chickens. And now they can start to get the stuff in. And then as soon as we get the right trader in, we'll just buy a ton of chickens. Get those in. In the meantime, they can build the other chicken coos. And when that's all done, we can spread out the chickens that we are accumulating. Oh, these are not really working at the moment. Are there still issues again with the Cartwright? Are they not getting their 5 more orders in queue? But they have everything, so 6 orders in queue. I guess because of last time, we had a big wave of jobs not getting done. Then we built the extra Cartwrights. And then they fixed a lot of carts at the same time. And they're probably all wearing out at the same time again. So now we get a big influx in carts again. That's why it's slowing down a bit. And at some point, it might see now there's only 4 more orders waiting. So it will get fixed at some point. It just takes time. So we should not worry about it. We might even already see one of the carts coming in soon. Just a matter of time. Oh, and these, of course, need draft animals. So let's get some draft animals in. That might be good to actually get these done, now that we have the draft animals for it. I wonder what the manager does in this one. Does it tell us? You can hire a manager to carry out replacements for dead draft horses in wagon shed. The replacement may be made only if the recipient building has water. Okay. Manager can also make a decision to prepare a horse as a draft horse if 4 horseshoe and tack is available. Alright, let's do so. Let's get a manager. That'll help. Now they can finally do these jobs. And, yeah, we're getting the first food in. Nice. Don't think we have any wheat at the moment. Nope. Okay. Okay. Might be something for another farm at some point. You can see a cow being picked up, so that's going to the slaughterhouse. That's how that works. There we get a wagon. See? See? Now we're getting in a horse wagon, and they're already building another one. Oh no, it's not coming in. Ah! I wish it was. Alright, let's get chickens. 27. Oh, that's okay. We can spread them out later. Also buy some wheat, so that we can put that to good use. Let's sell some more salt, and we're good. Okay, so this one is built. This one is now also being built. Okay, there we go. It's all worked out. Now, we're soon going to need a lot of people. Again. So, let's free up some ladies. That should do the trick. Because now, soon enough, they'll all need to work on the farms again. Get the harvests in. I think we should be good. Right now, nothing is happening. But soon enough, the ripening will start. So, then we need them. Okay. Oh, come on. Bring me those carts. They're built. Where are they? Why are they not coming in? Good for the infrastructure, though, when they come in. And, of course, we now await the chickens. It's 27 chickens. They can all just go into this one coop. They'll just need to breed 3 more to have a full coop. And then we can spread them out to the other ones as soon as they're done. Oh, the horses bringing all the resources for this house. It's all in. They're now delivering all the resources to this house. So that soon will all be in. So my build crews should be pretty busy. 10 people to go to 1500. And I think if we take a look at this, you can already see that we should be able to make a street here. Now, I'm kind of thinking we already have all the fences on this side. What if we do the same on this side? Just fence stuff off, so that we really generate the feel of a street out here. We can do this to the back, and then you get a kind of a feel for the back side as well. So I think that will be nice. It will fit in with what we have already. And really generate the street idea here. And then we can plant some trees in it. Of course, this is always kind of evolving. So right now I have the idea to do this. And could well be when it's done, I'm like, it's not really working for me. So let's change it again. Or that's the fun part for me about this game. You can go all these different ways. They can all work. Oh, this is interesting. I think what we can probably do is go like this and then Will it attach? No. Okay. Go like that, and then here we just go like this. So now we generate the idea of a back alley where they can actually get into. And then this is just a house with a fence in front like that. Okay, now we have to go to the back here and start to see how we can actually make this go nice. I can probably just go like this, then like this and like that. And then from here on out we can just continue. Make these the backyards, and then probably leave an opening at some point. No, we're not going to leave openings. They'll just have to walk around. That's their problem. Let's just go like that, and then we'll go from the front to the back. Here and there. There we go. I mean, then it. Okay, click. Come on. Yep. Press Alt so it doesn't snap always, because we don't want it to snap always. There we go. Oh, there's a little bit of a delay in. I don't know what that is. Every time I go move my camera, it stutters a bit. That's new. Alright, Vestiger from Derkachi. Let's sell some shoes. There we go. Let's sell charcoal. Money, money, money. Let's sell some shoes. Or clothing, sorry. Not shoes, clothing. Let's sell some honey. Oh, that's it. We don't need to buy anything as far as I know. So let's keep going. Now we have houses with a garden here, but it's our own manual garden. And this really generates the street idea. I'll have to put some bushes or something in, but that'll be okay. And I think, yep, they're now building the next chicken coop. These are all in. No, they're not in yet. Where are the chickens? Why aren't my chickens arriving? Ah, there they are. They were in this cart. Alright, 27 chickens in now. You can even count them and count them as 27 chickens. They're actually really 27 chickens, so that's cool. This one has all the wagons. That's working. Nice. So now the question is, should we put a tree in here and there? I think we should here and there. Just not on all the gardens and not all the yards. So we might do one in the back here or something. But not all houses should have like the same look and stuff. So this one might even have two. I mean, why not? But there should be some differences. So you get a tree here and there, and that's it. And then maybe some bench. I think we can do the benches in the back here then. But we also need these to have a backyard. Now the idea right now is that I leave an opening here where they can sit. What we could also do is just make these a little bit bigger. Give these a bigger backyard as well. I have to think about it. Or we can do one here with the opening and one here where they have attaching backyards. That could be something. Chicken coop is ready. Perfect. Then what we do is apply to all and apply to all. So they can start to fill this one up. And then we wait until they have the resources that they need. Like these have that now. Oh, the eggs are already reserved. Are we already trying to sell eggs? Somewhere? I didn't know that. Quickly going over this, but I didn't know we were already trying to sell chickens and eggs. Must have been a mistake then, that I put that in. I don't see it anywhere though. Nope. Absolutely not. Oh, there, chicken meat. Ah, we're already trying to sell chicken. Oh, and eggs. Okay. Interesting. But it did say that we did not have any coops yet. So we have 2 now, apparently. Yeah, that's all that we've got. Okay, interesting. So we do sell it all the way out here, apparently. Do we have it in the granary here, then? No. At least not in that one. Do we have it in this one, then? Is there a granary? Oh, here, chicken eggs. I didn't know that. Alright, okay, so we're selling it out here, so that's good. Yeah, it's a pretty big distance, but that's nothing bad. And at least we're selling it now, so that's good. that should be okay. Okay, well done. They have a bit of food and a little bit of water in. Not enough yet, so we'll wait until they fill it up. Getting food now, which is good. And then we can start to move some of these over here. Probably half the chickens or something. Child's been born. 1,500 people already. So yeah, our town did grow while we were just building and busy. Messenger in from Balaklia. Let's sell another batch of clothing. We can. Can we sell another batch of honey? I think they're still on the way, so I don't think we can actually do that right now. We have plenty of iron and all that stuff, so we don't need any of that. Do we have nails? Let's buy another 500 nails. Stones. We're good at stones. Yeah, we have infinite amounts of stone. We have a lot of leather, though, so we might just boost our sales by adding some more leather to the sales, because we have so much. Let's do 2,500. And I'm actually going to sell that then. I have some time to put it into storage, so that should be okay. That makes a ton of money, by the way. And it might just be that our storages run full of leather at some point, see? So these can't really produce much more leather because we're just having too much. So selling some might actually be the way to go then. That can be really good. 2 more houses, then another coup, then 4 more houses, and we have this neighborhood ready. Not in terms of the housing, but... Now, Ori already planted trees here, and that doesn't really go with the whole fencing idea. So I think we should leave this unfenced. So yeah, these have a fence, these are open. And then out here, we can make something nice. With like benches and maybe a gazebo and that kind of stuff. Actually, I'm thinking of just getting started with that. So yeah, let's build a gazebo here. Let's get some benches in. Might do a little row of benches here that we also put trees between. You can either sit in the gazebo or at this sitting place. See, there's people coming in already. Let's get the pine trees in the middle. And then we'll put pine trees up there too. And then we'll fill the rest with some nice bushes. And then we do the lilac bushes. So you get like the idea that this is a special area. I don't know. It's just all coming to mind as I play this. So there's no pre-made plan or anything. We're going to put this around here. So that it's just all lilac at some point. I think that could be interesting. And now all of a sudden this area looks more decorated, which I think is nice. So let's keep this going. They're building the next chicken coop. How are we doing on food here? Not so much. We have some buckwheat, a little bit of buckwheat in here. Yeah, it's set to 500, but a bit slow in getting it. Getting a little bit of hemp seeds now. Oh, the harvest is ongoing. That's probably why. Wow, that wagon fitted in this small area. Oh, that's kind of cute, but I don't really know if that's what I want. Might just fence this off then. So that they won't go through there anymore, because that just doesn't look right. They need to go past here. That looks better. Now, chickens will eat quite a bit of food. Nothing too bad, but quite a bit. So, I'm not 100% sure we can already put these in. Do we have wheat now? Yes, we have wheat. Okay. Let me just go and do 5 hatchlings. And, what, 27 chickens. 26 is 13, 18. No, 26, that's 13. So we should do this relocation. There they go. Oh, they're now bringing in extra buckwheat. So these will now be relocated. They will go in here. And then we have them spread around, which is good. So that's what we want to see it for now. I bet they're all not there. See, taking a rest, supplying resource, and supplying resource. As soon as one is back, we should see the chickens being moved. Would wonder if one of these couldn't just do it, but they're not allowed to. Only the workers from that coop can actually do it. She's bringing in extra water. That's good. Buckwheat, wheat. Okay, so everything's coming in. Resources are being brought in. Everything is picked up. It's just not all there yet. Boy, these are supplying a long way from home. She is going to work now, so she might actually do the relocation. Oh, this one is first. Let's see. Yeah, relocating the chickens. Now, there they are. All the chickens come in. They can now start to eat. We get more eggs. Another food source. And we finally got chickens. Oh, that took me long enough. Never built a town, I think, with up to 1,500 people and no chickens in it yet. So, it's pretty neat that we fixed that now. Alright, look at them sitting here. Well, they all have a nice time here. At least that's how it looks. And the good thing is, I think we can finish all of this during this episode. So then we have a lot of stuff that we can do in the new episode once we reach that point. So that's nice. I think that's good. Alright, these should slowly start to stock up a bit. Because I think this one is pretty much at the max. See, 500. So it has stored all of its potage. So the more we make now, they'll go into storage. And then at some point this one will be filled up. Then the lye will be filled up. Then the ash will be filled up. And will be good for a long time. What's the issue here? Ooh, cart needs repairing. Okay. Just a single cart, so I don't know what the fuzz is about. There's one more order in queue, so they can pick that one up soon. Not enough metal parts. Yeah, that should be good. Chicken coop. Nice. Okay, let's go to this one. Do apply to all and apply to all. And this one can start to fill up too. Now we see again another white line. So I think it's either the size of our town that's creating more white lines, or with some of the latest fixes and add-ons that came for the game, they added some more pathing issues. Happens sometime. Usually the devs pretty quickly in fixing those, but well, we never know. We are now going to wait a bit because we have only 14 in here, real livestock, and 10 hatchlings. And 13 in here and 5 hatchlings. I want the hatchlings to mature before we start moving them over here. And these, of course, still have to get all the food in anyway. So we'll just hold off with them a bit. We do need a ton of workers. It's September. Now let's go over the farms. This one is done. This one, not done, but look at how many people they can hire. So it will be done soon. This one, done. This one, almost done, and they're just processing the harvest now. They just have to get a little bit of a field, I think. This one, almost done, processing the harvest. They could hire 1 or 2 hands. This one, not done, but hiring a lot. So, and this one too. So yeah, all the farms are running at the way and the rate they should. Oh, I'm kind of fond of this area. I like it. I like the way it looks. Really need to form a street in here now, though, because they're taking other routes. But other than that, I think it's nice. Yeah, I think it's nice. Then we build these houses, then we get this done. We can start to fill in this little area. I like the sand pit here. It's kind of disguised in all the houses and the nature. Oh yeah, there's a sand pit too. Luckily, there's no heavy machinery working in there. They're just using a shovel, so there won't be too much smell and stuff from it, which is good. Yeah, that's working. The exclamation mark is gone, so that little cart's fixed. Nestor moved in with relatives, vacating a home. Okay. Well, you know, that's what you want to do, then do that. Not a home means we can get more people in, so I'm all good with that. These guys don't really have a lot to chop down, I think. All the trees are gone. Oh, there's trees. So there's a few trees for them left, but that's it. Okay, we still have some hops there. We're storing the hops. And I think the brewery's pretty busy. Yep. How much beer do we have? 10,000? Ooh. That's actually nice. We have a ton of barley. And we'll have more in here. We have hops still. And there's little bits in there. So yeah, they can take that out too and put it in here. They should not need a worker for that. They can just hire laborers, I believe, to actually get rid of it. So that should be okay. Clothing. Yeah, we can sell some more clothing. That's fine. Leather. Nah, I'm gonna hold off a bit on that. Honey. Nope. Gonna hold off on that too. Nothing else in here that I might consider buying, like weed or a hemp for clothing and stuff. We still have 3,700 hemp and we have 8,000 wheat. So we are good for now. Especially now that we have the chickens to feed. Need to keep that in mind though, that we really make sure that they have the buckwheat and the stuff that they need. But I think we are good for now. This is really getting into food. That's helpful. Now we just need to grow the numbers. And that takes time. It takes a bit for hatchlings to actually mature and become of age. But we'll be good. Alright, one house here. Then this area is done. Only the gazebo, I guess. And then we go here and finish that. So, yeah. It's okay. Wow, they're fast. Everything is in. The gazebo, everything is in. Now, just wait with delivering the stuff to this house. I kind of still really want it to just go continue. So that if we have people for construction, just deliver stuff to the next house and the next house. Now, of course, if you want to change up your plans and delete a house that they are going to build, as soon as stuff is delivered, they'll have to remove that, of course. So that's probably the reason why they don't deliver stuff to so many houses at the same time, because it makes things a little bit harder, especially if you change your mind and you want to remove a building. But right now, they can finish this. As soon as it's done, they can deliver resources to this. See, the first bits are already picked up, but they still have to do that. And with a big town like this, they'll probably finish the gazebo. See, there we go. Way before the stuff is now delivered to this house. So now they can't do anything and all the builders just go home. Yeah. Okay. Well, it is what it is. This area looks interesting. I think we have to still do something in here, but this looks kind of interesting. Nice sitting place. They can go into the gazebo. Nothing bad there, so this is good. 2 more houses and we are done. Alright, well that's a good moment to finish this episode. So then the next episode, those 2 houses will get built and we will just make plans for something else. So for now, I'm just going to say thank you very much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. If you have not done so, please subscribe to my channel. Leave all your comments in the comment section and I will respond to them. And then of course, I hope to see you in a brand new video. Thank you so much and bye bye.